Hi everyone, Emma here. I wanted to do some earrings because I came across these Michael's pearls. These are probably my favorite pearls. Usually I get the 6mm size, and these I believe are 8s. They might be 10s. Let me check here. They're probably 10s. Here, let's do it this way. Yeah, these are 10s. So, yeah, so I saw these online, and when I was placing my order for pickup, and the image was a poor quality image, and all the beads looked like this one. And I was like, from the description, I thought, man, that sounds like those ones I always order, the smaller ones. And they should be here somewhere because I usually leave my Michael stuff all together. I have a very strange organizing system. Oh, so let me pull out the strand with the tag on it. Yeah, so I keep my stuff organized by stores, and then if there's specific things that I use a lot of in a certain design, I will sort those accordingly. So if I have super duos, I put all the super duos together. But yeah, for some reason, because I spend so much time on the websites looking up, researching the prices and stuff like that, that I tend to remember them by stores rather than by design, color, whatever. So anyway, these are the lovely pearls that I love using. So these are the 6mm ones. And when I saw the image, I was like, oh, I hope that's them. And I just took a chance and ordered a bunch of them. And they are stunning. Actually, I should show you what I started doing with these. I was hoping to get a little further along in this bracelet so that I could show you kind of the finishing of it, because it's a pretty basic design where you bring your 11/0 seed beads around and then go up through the bead and then around, and then you add the next one and go through. And then I've added these little bicones with a seed bead on either side of it, and I'm just going to go all the way down. Now I am finding that this is happening, so I didn't know if there's folks out there that have some advice for that. I suspect this happens with most designs, and as your bead gets bigger, it'll happen more and more. And I did find though, when the more skilled I got at it, the less of that was going on. But yeah, it's still quite a bit on this one. So I think what I might do, hopefully when I come through with these bicones in the middle and on the sides, it will prevent it from happening. I think it might, because it seems to be working on these guys. If not, the other thought I had was taking 15/0 silver beads, or maybe like a blush, and adding another layer here. But of course, what could happen with that, rather than stabilizing it, it could end up, those would be flipping as well. So I thought of doing them on both sides, but anyway, these are just gorgeous. Look at how amazing this could be in a bracelet. So they're awesome. So that is that one I'm working on amongst my umpteen other projects. So when I was pulling them apart, and I happened to see a image on so it's a green tag, and look at this, it comes with 4 strands. So that's incredible. These were 60% off, so on their last sale. So awesome deal. So I saw an image on Pinterest using a large pearl like this. So this is not my design at all. and they also had these crystal spacers, and then I've got my teardrop. So I wanted to use some of my crystals that I got from AliExpress to kind of get an idea how quick and easy you can make things. So I put a whole bunch of different colors together, and I thought we'd just make some earrings. And so let's try that. I don't know how good my wire wrapping is going to be, but I'm going to attempt it and see how I make out. So this is the first one I have, and so I'm going to, initially I used silver eye pins, and I decided to match it with the color of the metal on these crystal, and I barely had any left. This was just, I had seen somebody do a leather knot and put one of these just before the end of a little tassel type thing, and it looked amazing. I'm like, oh, I have to buy some of those because I didn't know what to use them for. So I just randomly bought a set of these. I got a set of silver ones, and then I got a set of these large black ones with the silver, and then I got a set of the multicolor ones. But now that I have them, I notice that I kind of like the smaller ones better, and I like the gold ones better too. They look a little more substantial. But so yeah, now I have to order some more. So let's see. Oh, these head pins are nice and soft, so this may work out. And I need my round nose pliers. So I'm just gonna eyeball it. And it up. And I'm just gonna turn it a bit. Yep, that looks good. So now I'm gonna hold it. I should probably hold it with the flat one so it doesn't get scuffed up. Let's see if that works. Let's see. My hands are shaking already. Oh, the pressure. Oh, these are easy. Famous last words. So that gotta be careful not to bend this. I posted a video at about 2 in the morning, my time here. It's probably 3 now that I think of it. I said I was gonna get my giveaway video done yesterday, so I decided to go ahead, and these are beautiful. Look at that. So I'm doing better with my wrapping. I'm so excited. And I have these new nippers so they can get in tighter here. Well, I probably could have gone in further. There. And let's just tuck that in without crushing our crystal and bending our head pin. There's the first one. So let's get so I have these lovely earring posts. You know what? I'm gonna enlarge this, I think. There. And let's get that in focus. There we go. So these are beautiful. They have this really weird kind of bead on it that looks very kind of, reminds me of like regal jewelry. I don't know, maybe that's the color of that gold. It's kind of a matte. So I'm just going to open that a bit and tuck that in. Oh, This is beautiful. Wow. And of course we're out of focus. There. I like it, but I feel like that actually takes away from it now that I've got that in there. And I know I have more earring posts. So let me pause this, see if I can find the gold earring posts. Wait till you see what I have. If I can open it. I think I got this box at the thrift store. It's kind of funky. Look. I think I have some. Okay, so let's see. I think it needs shiny. There's that very yellow gold that I know people don't like as much. Oh, of course I pick up one that doesn't have the little wire thing. Okay, so there's this yellow. And then there's this yellow, which is kind of a subdued. I actually think this is going to go better. Oh, sorry, yellow guys. I like you, but nobody else likes you. Okay, so these are going to go for some other, which is good because I have a limited amount of those. And I end up hoarding stuff like this. Like one day, I will make the most spectacular earrings that will only suit these earring posts. Okay, let's take this guy off. I'm gonna close this. Put that over there. And let's see on this one. Okie dokie pokey. Oh yeah, that's much nicer. Oh yeah. And you know what? Your wrap kind of matches this a bit. Oh, this is crooked. It must have been when I was... Yeah, it's very crooked. Now it looks crooked on the other way. There. Okay, so there's the first one. That is lovely. And I made myself a little stand. It took me forever to make this silly thing. It's very sparkly. Watch out. Watch your eyes. Oh gosh. It disappears. I was going to put like just straight up white cardboard. And I probably have a piece somewhere. I'm going to put a sheet of paper in front of it. There. And I think I'm just going to do the hand thing. Be a hand model. Okie dokie, let's get cracking here. Okay, so this was the silver. I want to put that aside and use this one. So yeah, I posted the giveaway video in the middle of the night, so early this morning. So be sure to take a look and comment. So to be eligible to win one of 2 of the lampwork bead necklaces, all you have to do is comment. And it doesn't have to be anything major. I did ask to say when you stopped believing in Santa Claus. And after I said it, I realized people are going to say, I still believe. So, of course they did. Somebody told me a really long story. Let me see if I can find her comment. It was really cute about her and her sisters, her 4 sisters, would look for the Christmas gifts, and then when they'd find them, they would shake and touch them and stuff like that to try and figure out. Giselle, that was an awesome story, Giselle. Let me just make sure it is her. Okay, so 4 of us girls driving mom mad, and they'd search for the gifts every year. That's hilarious. Oh, so you know, the funny part to that story is that her mother decided, okay, you guys are going to look for these gifts. I'm going to put them out in plain view. So she put them out. So of course they went around touching them and looking, shaking them and stuff, and they realized they were empty. So they were all upset. They thought they weren't getting anything for Christmas, that they were getting empty boxes wrapped. I thought that was hilarious. Her mother must have been laughing. That is so funny. So funny, Giselle. Oh, I have to tell you, I was at my sister's house. This was years ago when her girls, she's got 3 girls, when they were really young and they were misbehaving. And she said, you know, if you keep this up, I'm going to call Santa. All of a sudden, they start screaming, no, don't call Santa. We'll be good. We'll be good. Please don't call Santa. I was like cracking up. I thought that was the most hilarious thing, but I also was like, oh my God, that's so mean. Like, they were like freaking out. They're like, no, don't call Santa. Oh my gosh. My sister would come up with the funniest things like that with the girls. It cracked me up. Oh, here's one here. So yeah, tell me your funny stories about your kids and Christmas. Me and my younger sister Sylvia were pretty young. Like, we have 9 kids in our family. Oh, I put 2 different colors on here. I'll fix that later. And you know I'm gonna forget. Okay, so let's do these next. We'll go from bottom to top. So these are silver eye pins, and these beautiful pink. And I thought I'd do like an elegant pink and black. I don't know how that's gonna look. I haven't tested it out yet. I think I need a lighter crystal here. Let's try this one. I don't like it. I don't like it. Let's see. Ooh, that's pretty. Oh, that's really pretty. Now, maybe this one. Oh yeah, that's pretty. Okay, I think I have enough here. Before I put that on, I better make sure I have another. That's a different pink. Let's see if there's another lighter pink. Yeah, so the older brothers and sisters used to always tease us. And of course, you know, teasing us about Santa Claus was just too perfect an opportunity to miss. So we didn't have a chimney. And we probably didn't. I think of it now. I think we did have one, but it was closed in, like a fireplace. So, but what we did have, it was weird because we had 3 floors. The third floor was the attic, and there was a door that went to nowhere. Like there was no fire escape or anything. Not sure what that door was there for. It must have been abused at some point. So we were like, how's Santa Claus going to come in? And they were like, oh, he's going to come in through that door. So we used to always, it was like part of a storage area. So we couldn't, I mean, we could open a door to go in there and look. But it was all like unfinished. There was no floor. It was just beams and stuff. So we really were too afraid to go in there and look. So we thought that's where Santa was coming. Of course, kind of creeped us out because we're like, okay, if Santa can come in there, so can strangers. And then we're like scared to go to sleep at night. This head pin is a little less substantial than the other one, and I bought it from the same company, but I mean that doesn't mean anything, or the same store on AliExpress. So this one seems a bit thinner, but who knows, I may have accidentally grabbed one of these BB Craft ones. They are ridiculous. And so far it hasn't broken, which is good. I'm just gonna break it. I got a bad feeling. Okay, it's getting stiff. I'm gonna stop there. Okay. That's pretty. That is right up my alley. That's my color. So somebody else mentioned, and I'm trying to think. I want to say Holly, but I think Holly's her last name. Brenda Holly, maybe? Mentioned that Art Beats has their 1, 2, 3 sale on, which is $1, $2. So I just happened to get my email about that sale as I sat down to do this. So I don't know why it takes, I mean, it should all go at a certain time, but maybe the time zone's so different. I think, are they in California? That might be why. If they're on the West Coast and I'm on the East Coast, it's yeah, this doesn't feel like a good head pin. I think these are AliExpress ones. They're pretty soft. Oh, let's see what we can do. So I checked. I did a quick check. I started with the $3 items, and I just ran through all of them and did the calculations in my head, and just to say that there were some items that were 25% off, and then I went through the 2s and the 1s, and I think probably the best you're going to get is 25% off on some items, and the others are just 15%, if that. So I've just placed a bunch of orders with them, so I tried. Yeah, this is an AliExpress piece of garbage. Look at this. Broke. Okay, where are my other head pins? I'm gonna take this off too, because I know the other ones are better by this much. Okay, just 1 minute. This is what I mean. This is like these silly things. Like there's one here that's shiny. The rest are all kind of tarnished. Okay, let's see. I shouldn't be doing this with my bad finger. Let's see how good these are. Yeah, they had their sale on their Super Duos, and I had been waiting to get some Super Duos at a good price. And the prices weren't too bad, but probably the mistake I made is I started doing these lovely snowflakes, and there's another one, and these guys. And I say mistake, they're so much fun and so easy to make. So I'm like, oh, I need to get specific colors. So I started going through, and I realized that I need a lot of metallics like silver and gold, and then opaque colors, and then I went totally nuts, and I ended up buying the gold-plated ones. They were, let me think. So I think it was $12 a tube, and I think the normal price was something like $18. So I went and got some. Not so bad. But I think I'd like to make some of these star or snowflake designs, and maybe some earrings and stuff, and use some of the gold plated, so that go one more time here, to really kind of make it look really nice and a little more expensive. And I'm going to use some Swarovski crystals with it. So they will be kind of a stash for me, where if something special comes up, I want to make something for somebody. So this is slightly better. Let's see if I can get that guy in there. There. But you see, I don't know if you can see that, but I feel like it's not really shiny. It's more kind of a gray silver. I'm big on the kind of white silver. Let's try this guy. See if I can straighten this. Okay. We're 30 minutes in. I need to move along here. So I think what I'll do is make one of each, and then you get the idea of the different color ways. Let's see if I can do this faster without damaging anything. Should do a marathon. Now I know why people like those double tools. Like Brittany from Turquoise Street has those double tools, and I've seen them and I'm thinking, that's pretty interesting. I totally see how that could be of benefit because I'm sitting here flipping from one tool to the next. There. Oh, I think I need to go around here again. Just pull this one in tight. There. Perfect. And let's see if I can get in there a little bit better. There. Okay. I wonder if these would look nice with the... No, I think we need to continue with the... I also have these sterling silver, and I got these at Wholesale Jewelry Supply Company when they were on sale. I bought a bunch of them, and you can actually kind of see it's stamped, and it's got the number. What is it? 99 something. Yep. But let me see. I think I'm gonna go with the other one. These are really stiff. Sorry. There. There. That's pretty. Yeah, it's really nice. Okay, so we need to move along. So I'm just gonna, and I won't bother putting them on the post for now. We'll just show you the different colors. So this is lovely. So these are the AliExpress crystals, the teardrops. They were super duper deal. Oh, and this, I'm gonna need to take this out. I can feel the difference. Oh, I'm tempted to use a different head pin because I don't like the color of these. I have some head pins that have like the foot on the bottom, but I kind of like the little bead. It kind of adds to it, but actually it might look... We'll just continue for now. Oh, this is really beautiful. So these are the white pearls, and they come on a strand. So these are the red tag ones, so they're cheaper. And these are 10 millimeter as well. And look at that. 4 strands. Like, that's incredible. And these ended up being less than $3, $2.40 for this. That's incredible. And there's tons of them. And you know, they're heavy, so they they feel like a lot. Okay. I just love these colors with the pearls. I'm gonna start wearing earrings a lot more. I used to wear earrings all the time when I was a kid and as an adult, but since I started swimming, so probably about, well, when I met my wife, I took swimming lessons because she's a master swimmer. So I decided I could swim, but I wanted to be able to actually do the different strokes and stuff. So I took swimming lessons at the gym and pool, the Sportsplex they call it, and then started doing what they call the 1,000,000-meter challenge. So you count and log all your meters, so all your training in the pool, and at different levels you get a bathing cap with that amount on it. And the first one's 100,000 meters. And then, let's do this one. So we need a gold. This one's beautiful. This one's peach. Let's take that out. And this is one of the tiny teardrop. So I found it had a little, like a delicate look to it, really elegant. And it's kind of a topaz pink color. Yeah, so I quickly got my 100,000 meters. And now I'm up to 800,000. So I was on track to get my 1,000,000 meters in a couple of months when they closed the pool. So I'm like, no! We need the pool. But when I got my 500,000, I was swimming with the Masters team, and I was really sick, and I got a ultrasound to figure out what was going on, and they said I had gallstones, a cyst on my kidney, fatty liver disease, is that the other thing, I think. So I needed, I think, 20,000 to get my 500, and I knew I was really sick, that I would be having surgery before too long. So I, in 1 week, I did 20,000 meters. I would sometimes go in the morning. So here's this one. I would go in the morning and get 3,000 meters. And then I would go for our practice with the team and do another 2. And yeah, and and I did that every day till I got it. So the night that I was presented with my 500,000 meter cap and pin, and they stop the practice and they announce it, my wife got her 2 million meter at the same time. So that was cool. And yeah, so that was a Thursday night. Friday I went to massage, and my doctor had called me at home with the results and said, you know, I'll send in the referral for the surgeon, but she said the best way to do it is if you have another attack, just go to the emergency room. They will do the surgery right then and there. So we went to massage, and I started getting severe abdominal pain, and we got done massage, and I said to my wife, can you take me to the emergency room? And the rest is history. I had to wait for the surgery. They were backed up, but I ended up getting it Monday. And yeah, kind of crazy that I did all that activity. So that's really cute. These are turning out nice. So let's do a gray one. Oh, these gray are so beautiful. And this crystal is really nice. It's a black, but it has a kind of a blue hue to it. But it's got this silver AB on it, which really, and that is not one of the good head pins. So let's see if we can straighten this one out. But, you know, that's one of the things with swimming that I found with workouts too, where you're not feeling well. Now that was a bit extreme. But when you're not feeling well, like just kind of tired or whatever, and you make excuses not to go do your workout, well, I always found that, first of all, my wife and I had a deal that we never told each other that we were not feeling like going to practice. So that way we wouldn't skip it. Because if you tell the other person and they're not feeling it either, you're going to go, oh, okay, yeah, let's stay home, order a pizza and watch Netflix, right? Like you deserve it now. But so a lot of the workouts, you know, once you get in the pool, especially because the water's cold for swimming, it kind of wakes you up, and once you get exercising, you're like, okay, I feel better. And I'm so stubborn and competitive that you know, the coach, and I am like, if you make a list of things for me to do, I will tick everyone off. And I think that's just my nursing training. So the coach would have like a whiteboard with what she wanted us to do. So I'll just go through and do it. And as we're doing it, she'd say, okay, did you get this part done? We're like, yeah. She'd look at, okay, so for the next part, and that all the way through. So, I mean, for me, as a workout, it's like the easiest workout you're going to do because you don't have to think about it. And you don't make excuses. Like when I'm in the gym and I have to do my own, so this turned out really nice. I have to do my own, so there's the pink one, and we've got the blue. And okay, this one is like an orange, and we need a gold head pin. Yeah, when I'm in the gym, I have my own set workout that I do. Sometimes I'm like, oh, I don't feel like doing that set. Just skip it and move on to the next one. Well, you do that enough times, all of a sudden your workout went from an hour and a half to like 30 minutes. And you're like wondering why is my wife still doing her workout? She's like, yeah, I still got 45 minutes. I'm like, oh. So in the pool, there's none of that because you're just like following, and you have other people in your lane that you follow with. And you know, it's a really good thing to join because you don't have to have a gym membership if you join a masters team. And most masters team, the requirements for your skill is as long as you can swim 2 lengths of the pool. So like the people that are slower and less skilled will start at one end of the pool, and then you move up in the lanes as you get faster and more skilled. So you can learn basically how to swim. And I've seen people not, you're like, oh, they're gonna drown. And then at the end of the season, they're like up a couple of lanes. Because you're doing a lot of distance when you're swimming for an hour straight. Oh, this one's probably my favorite. Look at that. That is beautiful. I think these, oh my gosh, these are gorgeous. Okay, so I also did, oh, there's a green one. We need to see the green one. That's pretty. Look at that. And it's really fun socially as well. I used to look forward to the different parties with the swim team. This was before I was part of the team, because my wife was part of the team. So I would go to the Christmas party and stuff like that. It's like opportunity to get off your diet and just eat some lovely food and drink. That's in the past now, but I don't think I'd ever do that again now that I'm doing keto. I've just learned so much about my health and what food does to me. And now that I've been on keto for so long, when I eat something else, oh, right away I feel sick. But I have fond memories of eating and drinking. Okay, this is getting all wonky here. Oh my gosh, this is now my favorite. Holy, this is incredible. That is stunning. Let's tuck this guy in there. Perfect. Oh, look how beautiful that is. Wow. Okay, so got a few minutes here. So then there's these little guys. So I put a large teardrop and then one of the small spacers, and this is on a silver. I need a gold. This one you could probably put the flat. I don't know. I find the flat ones a bit wonky. They're off to the side and they're jagged. They're not kind of uniform and stuff. So this is beautiful. I think what I might do is pause this right at the end and finish them up and put them on the wire so you can see them. cannot get over these. They're so beautiful. Yeah, I've got a... I kind of had this in mind for my nieces to do a bunch of little things to put in a little box and ship it off to them. May not get it right at Christmas, but here's tuck in there. That's lovely. Look at that. That is, you can see how tiny it is. So that is, oh, just can't get over. I love these orange crystals. And they have AB on it. Okay, so that's that one. Oh, we've got all these here. These are all silver. I might try these on the AliExpress ones, just because it's a little more dainty. I've got a bad feeling this is gonna break. Oh, look at that. The tip broke off. Turn that a bit. Actually, kind of looks good because it is very teeny tiny. But it's hit or miss with these. And I should check what I paid for them. Because I probably should have returned them. But I haven't done any returns with AliExpress or BBCraft, and that just cracked that. I have to redo this one. But at least we'll get the idea. I'll just leave that one since we're going to redo it. Let's try this blue one. This one looks like one of... It doesn't feel like it though. Try and find a straight one here. Okay. So yeah, these tiny crystals at the top, the teardrop ones, you have to be careful when you're wrapping because it is like they're already kind of not the best, but oh, that's beautiful. So yeah, if you've had any experience returning stuff with AliExpress, let me know. And BBCraft. I did a BBCraft I don't know, sponsorship kind of thing where you they send you stuff and you do an unboxing, and then you're supposed to do 2 videos. And I did it. The stuff I got for the most part was really good, but I quickly realized it was a lot of work. And I don't know, I feel like my time's more valuable than some supplies. But the biggest part that I didn't like was I felt their stuff was expensive for what it was. And they were using the trick of putting things in plastic containers and kind of what you would call curating. So they would give like a variation of colors on a certain item. So, and then they would up the price, because what I would do is I research all my prices. So if I see something that's a kit, I kind of am questioning it, right? And then I go and check how much would it cost if I were to do these individually. Now, for me, I can afford to buy one of every color if I need to. For some people, they can't, so it works, right? So this one's beautiful too. These are really turning out nice. Then I have a silver one and a red one. Let's do the red one. And I have a teardrop here. So yeah, I didn't feel, and the products in every order that I got, there was at least one product that was not great or damaged in some way or just junky. So yeah, I stopped. So I noticed they sent me a message recently to do some more of that kind of unboxing and whatnot, but I don't feel comfortable telling you, oh yeah, this is great, buy this stuff, if it's not. And I know that there's no expectation that you lie, but I'm not going to take somebody's money, because essentially that's what it is, even though it's products. But because there's a lot of people out there, that's what they're buying, and I feel bad, because then when they realize it's junk. And I mean, some stuff is really good. I mean, I can't complain too much because I got a bunch of stuff. But I did notice too that in the summer I ordered a bunch of stuff with them. And then every once in a while I'll go back and I'll check their prices and stuff. And their prices were like at least 25% more. And some things were even higher. And I was like, what the heck is that all about? To be careful with this one. It's really close to the crystal. Oh, I chipped it. Look at that. Be careful, because I got an infection in my finger from glass from a crystal, so I'll have to redo that one. There we go. It's pretty. So that's these guys. Yeah, let me just show you what I have so far. And we'll call it quits. Did we get them all? I think so. There we go. So these turned out really nice. Let me move this down so I can see the other crystals. So yeah, these turned out pretty. Wow, that's really, really nice. And super simple, considering I suck at wire wrapping. There you go. Ta-da! Thanks everybody for being patient with me. I think my wire wrapping's getting a little better, so now I just gotta figure out how I can get some good head pins. And yeah, we'll get these all done up into earrings and send them off. Take care everybody, and don't forget to check my giveaway video so you can get this lovely necklace. There you go. Awesome. Bye for now.